Hey guys, what's happening? Innova has got to be one of the most prolific disc golf companies out there. They've made more discs than probably pretty much any disc golf company, and they just came out with a brand new disc that's going to rival one of its best drivers, the Destroyer. This is called the RACER. How does it fly? More importantly, does it bomb? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The RACER has some interesting numbers, 12.6, -1.2, and Innova is even saying that this is like a nicely seasoned destroyer. How many of you guys have ever gotten a destroyer and then got super upset when you threw it and it was a super meat hook? This guy. Well, maybe the RACER is the answer. Maybe we don't need those beefy destroyers anymore. Let's find out. All right, first off, when you look at it, it definitely has a low parting line, but it's not super low. This isn't like a Mamba or anything, but it's definitely a little bit lower than I'd say with a destroyer. And it's got an interesting feature here on the rim. It's got a rim bead. There's not too many discs out there that have rim beads, but this one definitely has it. I'll see if I can get a good picture of what I mean there. Instead of the bead being down here on the rim like we're used to seeing on like rocks and stuff like that, you got the bead out here on the rim. So what does that mean? I don't know. Let's throw it. All right, first throw with it. Let's see how it goes. All right, definitely goes a lot straighter for a brand new destroyer. Yeah, okay. All right, not too bad. All right, first initial reaction. Does feel a little weird in the hand. It's not quite as comfortable in the hand as a destroyer. Might have something to do with that bead. Might just be a little bit thicker rim. Not exactly sure what it is. Can't put my finger on it. No pun intended. All right, let's do a second throw. Yeah, I can kind of feel in my hand, I think it's that bead there. It's just not letting me get the disc flat like I normally would like to. You know, usually there's a more sharper edge and I feel like I can get my angle a little bit better. So yeah, it might just be that bead on the edge. All right, here we go. Nice and flat. Oh, there we go. Wow, that thing goes far. Okay, does it crush? Yes, it crushes. All right, so on that throw, I just put a little bit more pressure on my thumb to kind of get the nose a little bit more down to kind of counteract that bead. So that might be a good tip for you guys too. All right, before I forget, this is a 173 gram Star RACER. All right, let's do a little anhyzer, see how it does on a turnover line. Oh, it holds it beautifully, and then it fights out of it.
Turn it up.
Oh, that's great. Wow, that went far too. So I did bring some other destroyers with me, thinking I'd do a side-by-side comparison with destroyers, but gotta say I'm gonna scrap that because this thing does not feel like a destroyer. I'm not gonna say it's a good replacement for a destroyer because you can't really beat a nice lightweight destroyer. For me, I love like a 167 Star destroyer, get it beat in, or even like a pro driver destroyer. But this disc right here, it's definitely in that Shrike category where it just gives you a little bit longer, straighter distance than a destroyer does. So I got a Shrike right here and it's a nice lightweight Shrike. So we're gonna do a little side-by-side comparison with these two and see how they bomb. And I'm not saying that this isn't a good replacement for destroyers for some of you guys. Some of you guys might love this over a destroyer. I'm just saying with that bead on that rim, it just feels different. All right, we're gonna do a little slight hyzer, see if we can get a little flip up, see how far it goes, and then I'm gonna throw my Shrike the same way. Oh yes, nice little flip up, but still held the hyzer. Great shot. All right, now I got my Shrike here, nice and domey. This is lighter weight. This is a 166 gram, but here we go. Yeah, that got a lot more flip up. Oh, I hit telephone line. All right, 1,000,001 shot there. Hit the telephone line, bounced up. All right, I should go buy a lottery ticket. Gotta say, my expectations were basically like this was gonna feel exactly like a destroyer, just be a little bit flippier. But I gotta say, the feel is everything for me. The disc definitely does not feel like a destroyer in the hand. It's got a great flight, love it, goes far, but doesn't feel like a destroyer. All right, let's do one more throw with these because that power line kind of messed us up. And then we're gonna head out the course and try out the RACER on the course. Here we go. Nice flat release. Wow, that just goes straight so far. Oh, that's awesome. Okay guys, nice and flat, pumping it out there. I love this disc for that all day long. All right, now my 166 Shrike. See, the Shrike has way more turn. Probably has a lot to do with the lightweightness. All right, there you go. I think that's a good side-by-side comparison between the Shrike and the RACER. So the RACER's definitely got the stability of a destroyer. It's not gonna flip and burn like those Shrikes do. So that's definitely a plus for the RACER in my book. All right, guys, let's head on over to the course. All right, out here at Angry Beaver, we're gonna play hole 18 and we're gonna play it from where your second shot normally is here. We got about 650 feet to get to the basket for a birdie putt. That should be no problem for the RACER. Just put something in the middle of the fairway there. Nice big hyzer, should get us near the pin. All right, let's go RACER. Wow, that thing just goes far. All right, now sit down. Yes, still in bounds, good shot. Wow, a little shocked. This RACER easily went about 50, 60 feet further than I normally go on that shot. Maybe there's something to this, you know, being a destroyer that's a little bit more broken in means a little bit less stable, will give you a little extra distance. So far, I think that's true. All right, we're left with about 325 to get to the basket. We got to do a nice hyzer around here. Let's see if she hyzers. Oh, can she handle the hyzer? Yes, she can. Oh, that should be perfect. Guys, I think I might have the easiest birdie putt I've ever had on this hole. Let's find out. Well, guys, I've never been this close here. There is something about this disc. Gives you a little bit extra distance. I'm noticing I'm getting about an extra 50, maybe even 60 feet out of the throws than if it was a destroyer. So there's definitely something to it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a Gorgon, except it's a higher speed disc, so it gives you a little bit more distance too. So if you're a big fan of the Gorgon, you might want to check this out too. It might be like a Gorgon that goes even further. All right, let's see if we can get a birdie with the Yeti here. Player B. All right, guys, really like this RACER. Can't wait to see it in some other different plastics too, but you guys should definitely check it out. It's not every day that Innova is coming out with brand new molds, especially one that rivals a destroyer. This might be the everyman's destroyer. You might want to check this out. All right, in fact, if you're looking to get a disc like this, you guys know where to go. Use my code, save 10%. All right, until I see you next time, peace out.